Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can set up a virtual business address in the UK. I will be covering the different types of virtual business addresses that you can set up, what they are used for, and which one you will need. I will also be showing you the company that I recommend in order to do this, and I will take you step by step and show you the entire process for how you get this set up. Now, jumping right into the different types of UK virtual business addresses that you can set up, we have 3 of these that you can choose depending on your needs. The first is going to be a registered office, and the purpose of this address is a company's official address for receiving government mail. This is the type of virtual address that you will need if you want to register a company in the UK as a non-resident. Because right here it says, do I need this address to set up a limited company or LLP? That is yes for the registered office. If you are a resident here in the UK, then this is not a requirement in order for you to register a business, as you can register the business from your actual home address. This still may be beneficial though if you do want to hide your address from Companies House and stop people from being able to Google your company name and then find your home address. Because as we can see right here, this address is going to be displayed on Companies House, and if we buy a registered address, you can register your company there rather than registering your company at the address that you live at. The type of mail that you can receive at this address is official mail registered to the company from the UK government and court documents. So essentially with this office, you can only receive like legal paperwork and legal government documents to this address. And if you want to receive general business mail, then this is where we need the business address that we will get to in a second. The second type is going to be the service address. And as we can see, this is very similar to the registered office. The main difference between the registered office and the service address is that the registered office is the official address for the company, whereas the service address is the official address for company offices. So what this basically means is the registered office is what you would need to buy for your company, and then the service address is what you would need to buy for you personally if you want to have this as your registered address. Once again, with this, you do need this address to set up a limited company or LLP if you are a non-resident. This address will also be displayed on Companies House, so this is another thing that you will need if you want to take your privacy to the next level and not have your home address on Companies House. And once again, with the service address, this is all official mail from government bodies and legal documents. Then finally, we have a business address right here, and this is the address where all general business mail will be received. So this is not a legal requirement, and you do not need to set up this business address right here if you are a non-resident. However, it's still a good idea to do this, as this is where you will receive all of your general business mail, and then this will be forwarded to you via First Formations. So that is also something that I need to cover right here. How do you actually receive the mail that is coming into these addresses? Essentially, the way that this works is these documents will of course be sent to the registered address with the company that you choose to register this with. And essentially what they will do is they will scan these documents in, and then they will email them to you wherever you are in the world. So you will just receive these documents in your email. So these are all of these services right here. You might find that you just need one of these. You might find that you are better off with 2 of these, or it is also very common for companies to need all 3. And essentially these are all of the different types of business addresses that we can set up. Now, the company that I recommend to go with in order to set up your UK virtual business address is First Formations. The reason that I recommend First Formations is because they are by far the most trusted company that I have found. If we go down here into the About Us section on the First Formations website, we can see First Formations is the UK's leading company formation agent. They were founded in 2014 and have formed over 1 million companies. With the address services, they provide a range of address services, and they essentially provide all of the ones that we mentioned earlier in the video. Another benefit of going with First Formations is the fact that they have an extremely prestigious address that you can register your business at. All of these addresses are in Covent Gardens in London, which is one of the most prestigious addresses in the UK, which will take the professionalism of your company to the next level. Going over to Trustpilot and looking at the reviews right here, First Formations has almost 22,000 reviews and is rated at 4.8 stars. So to get started with registering your virtual UK business address, click on the first link down in the description, and this is going to take you over to First Formations. This link is an affiliate link, so if you use that link, I may be eligible for a small commission at no extra cost to you, and this really helps support the channel and allows me to make more videos like this. So once you click on that link, it's going to take you over to this page on First Formations right here, and to get your virtual business address set up, all we need to do is hover over services right here, and then under address services, we can see all of the different options that we talked about earlier in the video. So let's say in this example, we want to go for a registered office right here. We can go ahead and click into this, and then we can get a full breakdown on the key benefits and features that we get with this. So once we are in the correct area, all we need to do is click right here on Buy Now. It is going to take us over to this area where we can start setting everything up. So the first thing that we need to provide is a start date for your address service. So we can go ahead and select that to today. We can then see the address location. So the location for the address is going to be 71 to 75 Sheldon Street, Covent Garden in London. And then down here in the address services, this is where you can add any of the other address services that you might want to go ahead and purchase. So if we just need the one, we can select this right here, or maybe we need all three, we can select them all and then click on Save and Continue. In here, we can then go ahead and enter in our details. Then we want to enter in our date of birth. Next, we just need to enter in the nature of the business. So this does not need to be extremely in detail or anything like that. This is just one or two sentences telling First Formations what our company is and what our company does. So let's say, for example, that we are a financial consulting firm. In here, we can just say a financial consulting firm, just like that. Then we can go down and enter in the company name right here. Enter in our home address. So if you are a non-UK resident, you can just enter that in right there. If you are a UK resident, then we just enter in your actual home address. From here, we can select if the invoice address is the same as the address above. So let's set that to yes. And then we can click Save and Continue. From here, we then have the order confirmation. So we can go through to this area and make sure that we have everything added that we need to add. We can then go down and accept the terms and conditions right here, and then click on Continue. Finally, it will take us over to the payment area where we can choose how we would like to pay, whether we would like to pay with Google Pay, American Express, Visa, or MasterCard. So we just enter that in, make the payment, and then we are going to have our virtual UK business address. So that is how you can set up a virtual business address in the UK. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.